Hey there, thank you for subscribing to my channel and finding my channel. Please like, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It increases the profile of this channel within the algorithm so more people can find and be benefited by the information on this channel. I've spent 30 years developing the information that's inside this channel, so it's a journey of empowerment, self-development and health. That's what this channel is essentially. So please mine the channel, as in mining, dig into it and use what's on there. Don't just like for later and not use it. Like for later for sure, but also use it too, and mine it in terms of don't just do one exercise once and think, oh, I've got it covered. Keep going till you develop and that you're actually transformed by the exercise. So this channel, essentially the focus of it being Tai Chi, Kung Fu and Qigong, they're all forms of or aspects of Nei Gong. Nei Gong is the Chinese process of enlightenment. So there's a transformation that happens inside on a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, energetic level. So how that's done, a big part of it is time is needed for certain exercises. So there's an order for a certain exercise to be within the linear time frame of what you need to practice to develop your body. So an exercise you do at the start of the training may not be needed later on because it's already opened what you need to do. You need another exercise to keep stimulating the growth and development, the transformation of the body. So what's needed in the beginning especially is a certain amount of time. It's really along the whole process, needing time for each exercise. So the beginning is like, how much time do I need to focus on this exercise? If I know that's really important at the start, how much time do I need to focus on it? For how long? How many months? What's the standard that's being designed to occur here? What is it we're actually trying to do with the course, the exercise? So that's where my courses come in. So you'll find links to my courses. I have 10 courses being released. The first one's already been released. It's the Dragon and Tiger 25 Lessons of Kung Fu course. That's a nucleus of internal development, or it's called Shen Fa, which is the body method. So body method is the power behind all the techniques. So you can train martial arts in a technique way, where you're learning how to, angle the body, use strategy, joint locking, technique of how to do things. Whereas the Gong is then, it's how to arrange your body and transform your body in a certain way that whenever you move, even without technique, the body still has power. And that power keeps growing through the rest of your life. So the Shen Fa part of training was thing that was kept quite secret before guns were invented. Because once someone had an understanding of how to open their body and develop power, they didn't, at a certain point, they didn't need a teacher much at all, or if at all. Because the internal process, it kicks off and it keeps teaching you, so you can keep developing power. So as you're unwinding things inside yourself, things you unwind are your darker aspects. So the subconscious starts to rise, and it's what's meant to happen. As it's part of a process of expansion. So the things that are limiting you inside, the things that are usually considered addictions, impulses, aspects of the lower mind, darker emotions, those kind of things, they can start to rise because they're rising to be transformed, to make you more empowered. So they start to rise. And if you don't know how to work with that in a wise way, you can start becoming someone who's working with quite a negative or dark ethics. And in the time before guns were invented, people who had martial arts skill, who turned bad essentially, were very difficult to stop. And it was usually some people in the lineage that they learnt in would have to stop them. Nowadays we've got guns, all sorts of things, HARP technology, terraforming technology, if you believe that sort of stuff, that can stop people. So these things don't need to be a secret really anymore. But the process of how it's done, it needs guidance from the teacher, and it needs a lot of work, and what to work on specifically till you get a certain standard. Then we move on to the next bit, which opens the body further. That's what's in my courses.